Okay, record.
Recording. My name is Recording.
Recording.
Hello,
Oh,
record.
Monty's already rubbing his nose on my leg.
Yo, Monty, come stiff my knees.
Come sniff his knees. Go sniff his knees, Monty.
Yo, Monty. Monty,
Monty, over
I
there.
got some knees.
Over there, Monty.
I got some knees. Come get these knees.
Not my knees.
My knees. Sniff my knees, boy.
All right.
All right, welcome. We
Wait, is that how we're gonna start it?
Yo,
No.
come get these knees.
look at his knees. Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Anyway, we here.
All
No.
right. No, you can't just start it like that.
Just sounded like that.
We have to
not?
go like, all right, and 3, 2, 1.
Well, okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Actiono.
I'm leaving all this.
You're
in.
leaving all
We're
this in.
leaving
This
all
is
this in.
This is first week back in
Alright.
live recording.
Woo, we did it.
This is exciting. This is crazy.
Yeah,
Feels like we
so
haven't been in this space for more months. Actually, it's been months.
yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
So I guess the restrictions around where we live have kind of lifted to the point where we can legally do this.
Yes,
or,
Yeah.
legally.
I guess yeah, we're still practicing distance.
Yes, as best we
Um,
can.
as best we can. But yeah,
Well,
excited to.
But also,
back.
as of Friday, like it says, like sports and dance can go back to full contact training.
Yeah.
So like we
Yeah.
can like do group.
That means I
group
can hug
tricks.
Rob.
Oh.
That means I can hug Rob.
Mm,
Oh
That's
no.
what that means.
Oh god.
I'm excited to hug Rob too.
But yeah, so I think just in our state, it's lifted quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been pretty lucky. I feel like because it got under control pretty quickly
Yeah, where we
Uh,
live at least.
where we live.
Yeah.
So, it's been a lot easier on us because restrictions haven't been too harsh.
Yeah.
Monty's
Oh,
back
hi,
to
Monty.
sniff Rob's
Ah.
knees.
Your knees.
Monty stiffs my knees
That
for
means there's
some
an
reason.
injury coming,
It's
man.
an injury. No,
No.
please, Monty, no, don't stiff me, no, no, please.
I'm actually really excited though, because there's gonna be no more of that like lag.
yeah,
Because
yes.
like listening back or watching or just being in the podcasts when we were filming them online, it's the worst when like you say something and then you have to wait like 3 seconds and everyone's like, oh yeah, yeah.
Legit.
I think I was watching last week's where we were interviewing Rob, and he said that it was the part where he was talking about his tap dancing,
Yeah.
and he was like, yeah, I tapped for like 5 years, and me and Ryan were like, no way,
yeah.
like
It's,
the longest
so
pause,
delayed.
and I was like, oh.
Ooh, ooh.
But
Well, I
n-
think
no
that-
more of that now.
I think that was also the whole like if you watched last podcast, my mouth was not in sync with
yeah,
the audio.
Yeah.
But I think that was just like because my computer's mad old. So I don't think it was that you guys replied really late. It's because my computer like would skip a bit, so then like my audio would be like a fraction earlier.
Right. Okay.
We need to crowdfund him a new
Yeah,
a new
let's-
computer.
Don't crowdfund.
Go fund Rob a new computer.
Bro. Dude, that's too spoiled. No. I like you can crowdfund me. No.
I
No,
wouldn't be mad though.
But it is very good to finally be back. No more
Yeah.
delay, no more interference with internet connection or any of that.
Just Monty.
Yes. No more
Just
me
Monty.
dropping out.
No more
Yeah.
Ryan
Yeah.
dropping out.
Oh my
None of
gosh.
that.
No, that was
We're-
part of the podcast beauty though.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's part of the podcast beauty.
Yeah,
But,
part of the greatness of our podcast. I'm not saying it's great, but
it is great.
is the jankiness.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
to the point that we haven't even introduced the show
No,
at this point.
that's exactly right.
What,
Which
almost
reminds
5
me,
minutes in.
Hi guys, welcome to episode 8.
Yes.
I made sure that I knew what
You knew
episode
this
we're up
time.
to this time. Episode 8 of the Project One Dance podcast.
Ow.
I am one of your hosts today, Josh, and co-hosting with me today is not Ryan, because we're interviewing him. It's actually,
Rob, I've been promoted.
oh yeah, been promoted for this week anyway.
Oh.
We'll see.
Oh.
But yeah, so we're actually gonna interview Ryan today.
G'day.
Because we skipped him in
we
the
skipped
alphabet.
him in the alphabet by accident.
We're dancers, okay? It's fine.
But yeah, we're going back now, and we're gonna fix that up. And here is Ryan, everyone.
Woo! Ryan, what crew are you from?
Hey guys, I'm Ryan. I'm from Project One. It's a dance crew.
9-member dance.
Nine
crew.
members dance crew.
We're trying to get to America.
Oh no! Brings me back to when we were busking
When we were
for
busking, yeah.
America. So we were like busking to trying to gain funds so we could fly over to America to represent in the hip hop internationals.
Yes.
There was this like spiel we always did. Like we talked on the microphone to all the crowd, right? And like we would always be like, "Hey guys, we're a 9-member dance crew based in Canberra, and we're going to America.
Hey, give us money."
Hey.
And it's just like that's so ingrained in my mind. But the thing is,
I
like,
reckon we would have said it at least several hundred times.
Oh,
yeah.
Several
That's a
hundred
lot.
times, especially leading up to those months of going to America.
And I would always mess it up. Like I would always be like, "We're a 9-member based dance crew," and I'm like, "No, damn it."
bro, do you remember that? I think it was like the last time we busked before we went to America, and we just finished and we'd finished packing up, and this one dude comes up and he's like, "Oh, did you guys just finish?" And we're like, "Yeah." He's like,
Oh,
"If you dance for 5 more minutes, I'll give you $50."
we're like,
I'm like,
you know,
okay,
you
we
know,
put the
right.
cardboard back there. Like,
Yeah, we
yo,
set up
5
the
minutes for
speaker
$50.
again.
Okay.
Oh, man.
that was funny.
Yeah,
he,
that
he
was-
he was a good guy as well. He
That was
like,
really cool seeing the generosity of
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
community as well.
100%.
Yeah. Do
And-
you guys? Sorry, you go.
And like, you know, it went a long way. We did end up going to America, which is great.
We
So,
did. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Very thankful for,
very thankful
for all
yes.
the help. Do you guys remember that kid that was like, "I am Batman"?
Nope.
No.
No.
Only you, bro. Only
Just
you.
you.
And then like after we performed, he was like, "Batman thanks you."
Did you
Nope.
dream this, Ryan?
I think you might have dreamt this.
Did the microphone pick that up? Like I'll sigh again.
Yeah,
No, did not
I'll
pick it
boost
up.
it. I'll boost
Okay,
it.
Yeah,
good.
boost that one.
Whoa, whoa.
Okay. Anyway, yeah. So, Ryan,
Yes.
what's going on, man? How did you start dancing?
Oh damn.
Tell the
All right.
people how you started.
So, I think back in when I was younger. Back in when I was younger.
Yes,
When I was
back in
younger,
the
my cousin, right? He would show me like all these videos on his like iPod Shuffle. Wait, no, not Shuffle. What's the one? It's like bigger.
Na-
and-
Nano?
Nano.
No. It was maybe it is the Shuffle, the one with the like circular thing.
The Nano has a shuffle
I
as
think-
well.
I think
bigger.
The thing.
I think it's Nano.
Yeah.
No,
'Cause
it
I
wasn't
had a Nano.
it wasn't the small one. It wasn't the thin one. It was
You mean like
a
the-
thicker
Was it
one.
kind of like
That-
it was like
Yeah, yeah.
thin?
Like
Or was it-
vertical rectangle.
vertical rectangle?
Yeah, that's.
But
I,
less.
I thought that was Nano.
I thought it was
this
Nano as
long.
well.
I'm gonna bring this up. This is important
I,
to me.
I swear it was Nano.
Nano?
I got
So
a
because the Nano is like the one that looks like a remote, right?
yeah,
Is it?
kind of, but like a small, like it kind of looks like an Apple TV remote.
Maybe it
You
is
see
the
what an
Shuffle.
Apple TV remote looks like?
No, it's
That
not
looks
the
like a
Shuffle.
Nano.
It's definitely not the
The
Shuffle.
It's
shuffle
the
was just
Nano.
the square.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Right. I'm
And like you
talking
couldn't
about.
see any screen. It was just like you just had the
Just
dial.
the buttons, yeah.
I mean, that was
Ah.
honestly pretty a smart
Maybe
idea.
it is the Nano.
Just
Maybe
search
I'm
it.
just stupid.
It's definitely the
that
Nano.
one.
That's not the Nano.
No.
That
That's
one.
just the iPod. I thought, or an MP3.
I'll flash a picture on screen.
Yeah, it's gonna be right.
If you
next
can
to
tell
Ryan's
us
What?
what, I mean, we could research
We
it, though.
could,
If you can tell us what kind of iPod this
We could
is.
very easily research
But
this.
we want crowd involvement.
Yes,
So.
Yeah, this is
The more comments we get, the more we get
yeah,
recommended on
exactly.
YouTube. Um, but
yeah.
but yeah. Anyway, so he would show me like videos he got from LimeWire and
Oh, yeah.
like Pirate Bay and stuff.
Right.
On that, and what he showed me was like clips from ABDC, so America's
Oh,
Best
yeah,
Dance
yeah.
Crew.
Yeah.
And the first kind of videos he showed me was of Quest Crew. Yeah.
Wow.
So like I saw that first and I got like super inspired. I was like, yo, they did the push flip and everything. Like it was like mind blowing to me. And then from there, you know, as every kind of like Asian teen goes through, they went through their like b-boy phase, right? So
Yes.
that was his b-boy phase, and then he was like, "Oh, here's I'll teach you a little bit." So he taught me like a couple freezes and
He
stuff,
taught
and
the
I'm like,
knowledge and
like,
passed it
"Oh
on.
my god, this is amazing! This is amazing." So then from there, I was just kind of like, "All right, that's about it." So then I was done
That's
for like,
about it.
You'd passed your b-boy phase.
yeah, well, no, yes, no,
It
yes
was in
and
the,
no.
it was in the back of your mind, like
yeah,
years.
yeah,
I'm a
yeah.
b-boy.
So like, it started off as like this interest, and then it kind of like just went nowhere, right? And then a couple years down the road, can't remember how old I was, but my sister was doing ballet at this this place called Dance Northside.
Oh, okay.
So then I went there for like, I think they called it funk or something.
Jazz funk.
Jazz funk,
Street
yeah,
funk.
something like that. And yeah, I went there, and then like I enjoyed it for a little bit, and then towards the end, I was like, maybe like
This
maybe
is
I don't
kind of
enjoy
cool,
this.
bro. This is kind of cool.
No, the opposite of that.
Oh. This is kind of not cool, bro. This
Yeah,
is
that
kinda
one,
not
that one.
cool.
So yeah, I was kind of like towards the end of that, I was like, I don't know if I actually enjoy dance. I don't know if I want to continue it, right? But yeah, like I still had like a semi passion for it. But then from there, I went into high school. Yeah. So if you guys don't know, like in high school you have, you know, the like discos and stuff, and
Dude,
Yeah.
I
Dance
loved
competition.
discos.
yeah. So in year 7, I met this this guy called Andy, Andrew.
No, I know an Andy.
You know him?
Is this the same Andy?
Yes, he's in our crew, and
Oh,
he's
wow.
right here. No, he's not. He's
He's
not,
not
here.
here.
He's not
He's
here.
definitely not here.
Everyone was excited for a sec. Or maybe
Special
they
guest
weren't.
Andy.
Okay.
He's still not here. Still not here.
Y'all
So-
are liars.
So I met him there, and there was like a year 7 camp that we went on, and then the disco there was like we met, and then he was the guy who would like shuffle and stuff.
Hey.
And then I was like, oh my God, this dude can dance. I got so excited. And then I was the guy who would like just go on the floor and just like think I'm doing a
Roll
6-step,
around.
Sick.
but I just like roll
Sick.
around and like
Sick.
throw my legs everywhere
Yep.
and do a handstand and kick someone in the back in the
Sick.
process. Like, so that was kind of what I was. And he was like the kid who could shuffle. And then we were like homies, you know, from there.
Let's collab.
Yeah. And then we just like anyway, like we got to be good friends, like talked about Dragon Ball Z and stuff, and then
You guys realized you're both weebs?
yes, and I kicked him in the thigh as well. That was a additional thing.
Defining moment right there.
Yep. He'll bring it up to till we die, I feel like.
Yes.
He's never gonna let it go. Anyway, so from there, meeting Andy, we both kind of got more interested in dance, being around each other.
Yeah.
And showing each other like clips and videos on YouTube and stuff. And then eventually he was like, hey, I found this dance studio on Google. So we just Googled hip hop dance studio Canberra or whatever. And that studio was Project Beats.
What?
I love this. Thank you guys.
No way.
But yeah, and then from there he went to PB first, did it for like a term, and then I joined in as well, did it for a bit, and then from there we auditioned, and
They
the rest
auditioned
is
together,
history.
by the way.
Yeah. So like our audition was
One of the most memorable auditions, I
lit.
think, ever.
well. We did like bite, like all the choreo was just like a bite.
Press crew.
Still.
So we took some of the choreo from Mike's song for this is like probably not interesting to anyone but me. But it's like it's choreography from the finale of a web series made by Wong Fu Productions about dance.
Oh.
So
okay.
we took that curry, and then we also took Quest Crew's Toxic curry. So Toxic by Britney Spears. And then at the end we just bit another trick from Quest Crew.
Yes.
But
That
like
was the
everyone went
coolest
off.
trick.
Everyone went
That
off.
was the coolest trick. So the trick we're talking about is Ryan dove through Andy's leg, but like he had his leg
He made like a hoop
up
with
yeah.
his leg and his arm like around like
Yeah,
that, and
yeah.
then
and it
Ryan
was
did
so
dive roll
cool.
through it, and it was pretty sick.
It was so.
Pretty sick.
I think there's actually someone actually has a video of that.
Yeah, I
It's on
think
Facebook
I remember
or
seeing a
something.
video somewhere.
Yeah, I think Chip's Instagram.
Yeah.
Like way back.
Yeah. And like literally everyone went off. It was insane. So
Yeah, I think like that was kind of like what we did when we didn't know about like dance, like real dance and
what
stuff.
we
Yeah.
do
Like
now.
before, when we were at school together and like we didn't actually go to PB, we would just like mess around, and I would like try and like do crazy tricks and like hurt each other, and yeah, like,
Kick each other in the thigh.
and it was all for just like one performance at like assembly, you know,
Yeah,
like
that's, I mean,
one day.
that's what it's all about, though, right?
Yeah,
That's
I
what it's
know.
all
Like,
about.
looking back, I'm like those were like so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. to
It's
do.
it's those little moments that you think about. And you're like, man, I wish I could do that again.
Yeah, straight up.
That's cool though. But yeah, so you and Andy auditioned together
Yeah,
for Project One.
for Project One. Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Why did you both decide to audition for P1?
So I guess when we started at PB, we like straight up we were like, this is something else. Like this is something different. This is what we enjoy.
Yeah.
Like how cool is this? And also as soon as we joined, we were also like, we know nothing. We thought we knew everything. Like what you were
Just like
talking about,
what we were talking about last week.
the
Dunning-Kruger effect.
Yeah, yeah. So like we were like, oh my god, there's so much to learn, and we can learn it here.
Yeah.
So straight away we were like, all right, this is so cool. So we wanted to push more and do more and learn more. So naturally, the next step in that progression was auditioning and joining a crew.
Yeah.
And Project One was there was only 2 crews at that time, right?
Project
Three.
One.
Three.
Project One Megabeats.
And
Athena?
Athena.
right.
Yeah.
So
Man, going way back.
Yeah, man. Like, whatever happened to like, the boys crew that was meant to happen?
it'll happen, man. You just gotta
Okay,
give it
so
time.
just don't give up hope.
don't give up hope
Okay.
ever.
Is it,
Wait, you go
wow, echo.
ever. Okay, wow.
You watch the mad edits on this.
He's got to be like 10 echoes.
Rob's gonna be at home for like hours, just like, where is this echo? I can't hear it.
I keep forgetting I can't put my foot up because then people will see my sick slippers.
I told you. I told
Damn
you.
it. You're
Don't-
right. You're right.
Don't excite the viewers
With my slippers.
with your slippers.
They're kind of dirty. Okay. Anyway.
Okay.
So yeah, so we auditioned for Project One just because we were like, oh, that's probably the best crew for us.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. I mean, it
and
was.
then-
It was like you guys, what, teenagers? 15 were you guys when you joined?
Yeah. Well,
15, and it was like it was
Fif-
13 to 18.
yeah, I think around there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think also Chip had extended an invitation to us as well.
Yeah.
To come and audition.
Not just
the
you,
sacred,
Josh.
the sacred invitation.
Secret invitation. And then yeah, actually what happened was so we got in through the audition process.
Yeah.
But then Andy actually couldn't go and be in the crew
Yeah, I
at
remember
that
this.
time
Yes.
due to like some things in his family. So I joined the crew at that point, and then Andy took a step back for a little bit. And then, things progressed. We kept going, and then Andy actually re-auditioned and then got back in. And then
Cool.
yeah. So
Sick.
that's how
There you
that's what
go.
happened. Bit of insight. I bumped the microphone.
Oh god.
Insight.
It's hot takes with Rob.
Oh,
I don't
no.
know when it's coming. I'm
Wait,
taking
what?
over this week
with
because
Rob.
Brian can't do hot takes in his own interview. I'm
Can't do
not
hot
going to
takes.
allow
Oh
it.
God. And you never know when it's coming.
Never know. Now you do. It's right now.
Right,
He's doing
this-
so well,
He's doing
man.
so well.
Oh, damn.
We're doing a good job.
Yeah.
You're doing great.
Okay,
Dylan.
I'm really excited right now.
Okay, this hot take is not so much of an opinion, but just an interesting little tidbit.
Yeah.
You know,
little fact.
little tidbit.
Yeah. Little take.
It's coming right now.
Okay. I get it. Yeah.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Okay, so you guys know the show Kim Possible.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolute classic.
Yes.
Hangover show.
Brian's ringtone is.
Call me. Someone call
it
me.
is-
Bum, bum, bum,
Hold on. Here comes
Wait, we
Ryan's
gotta wait
intro.
for it.
Oh no! Now we have to wait.
Just keep talking.
Hold it up to the microphone so that. Oh, yeah. Oh,
Oh no.
Oh, wait, or is the ringer on that?
3 hours later.
All right, I'm ringing Ryan.
Oh wait, it's on silent.
Anyway.
What?
It came through on
Okay,
his laptop.
it came
That's so
through.
awkward.
Look, basically, his ringtone is Kim Possible's ringtone, where like she's getting a call and she goes, "What's the sitch?" It's like the bum, bum, bum. Anyway, so Ryan likes Kim Possible.
What?
He loves Kim Possible.
So you guys know Ron Stoppable, her really crappy sidekick.
What do you mean
Yes.
crappy?
He's actually a really cool guy. Thank you very much.
Okay, well
Anyway,
you guys know
continue.
Ron Stoppable, the really cool guy.
Yes.
Did you know that John Cena auditioned to be? Oh,
Sorry.
John Cena auditioned to voice Ron Stoppable.
Wait, serious?
No
John,
way.
John Cena, and he didn't get the part, and so because of that, that's why he started focusing on WWE.
Oh
So you're
my
telling
god!
me if John Cena got Ron Stoppable as a voice acting job,
Maybe he
then
wouldn't have done
he maybe
WWE.
wouldn't have done WWE.
Yeah.
How
That's
would
crazy.
I just don't understand how his voice goes into
Yeah,
Ron
you hear
Stoppable.
like,
You
like
guys
Ron
is Ron
Stoppable's
Stoppable.
he's so like Ron Stoppable was meant to be like really like this like awkward, wimpy sort of guy.
Yeah.
I could not imagine John Cena's voice.
Maybe
over-
John Cena just has range and we don't know it. Like I
Maybe.
know he's like he's actually a really good like comedic actor.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
And he's been in a lot more movies recently, like
Mm.
comedy movies.
He seems
Like,
like just like a nice guy.
Was it Daddy's Home or something?
Yeah.
The one with
something.
Will Ferrell
Yeah.
and Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg.
Anyway, that's my hot take with
Hot
Rob.
take with-
Wow.
Hot takes with Rob.
Woo!
John Cena could have been Ron Stoppable, but he was stopped.
This is amazing.
He was
like
stopper-bedudled.
they say you
Yes,
learn
being
something every
unstoppable.
day, and I'm glad that I learned that today.
I'm glad this is what I
Honestly,
learned.
that was
glad.
honestly a
I'm so
really cool
glad.
fact. Thank you, Rob. That was a great hot take.
Even better than my hot takes.
I mean,
Because my hot takes, no one understands it, and it's just me. And then I just like.
I
wallow in
understood it when you
self-pity
mentioned
for a
Shannon
second.
O last week. So,
Oh, okay.
like, because yeah, the
What
other
about
lady you said, I was
me?
like,
But not
I don't
torn?
know. No, I do not know.
Nothing's right on torn.
Oh wait, sing it.
I'm all
Oh yeah.
This is how.
Yes,
I
no,
feel.
now I know the
that
song. Yeah.
I'm cold and I am shamed.
That's great. That was a cover.
Yeah, that was a cover.
Okay, now I'm just realizing this. Wow,
It's all a cover.
it's all a
Man,
cover.
2 hot takes in 1.
2 hot takes in 1. But this is not your hot take week, Ryan. It's
Yeah,
your
so
interview
that technically
week.
that was my hot
So
take.
technically, that was Rob's hot take.
I
You
took
just
your
gave Rob a
take.
bonus take.
I taked it.
That's probably gonna come up really loud.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, cool. Well, anyway, I think we should maybe move into our lightning round. Lightning round. There's 1,000 sound effects there that no one's gonna understand,
Mm.
but
It's always just gonna be overlapping.
it's
each
always
other.
gonna be overlapping. No one- it's just gonna be like just constantly. Anyway, so yes, lightning round. You know how it works, guys. This is Ryan. You know how it works. I mean,
Yes.
you have to answer the questions fastly but goodly.
Fastly
Quickly
but
but
good-
goodly.
Quickly but goodly. You know how it goes.
Dang it.
So without further ado, let's get straight into this. What is your favorite color?
Green.
What is your biggest fear?
Quickly but
Death?
goodly. What
Oh damn.
Well, like if you think about it, like all fear
revolves around?
revolves
I
around
guess
death,
so.
right? That's where fear comes
My
from.
fear was letting people down.
Yeah, okay, but letting people down, that's actually, if you think about it, it goes like deeper. That's like a fear of being rejected from the group. And if you're rejected from the group, like back in the day, you would like, you
Like
would
a
just,
primal thing.
yeah, it's like a primal thing.
You
Right?
true,
So if I'm
I
on
mean,
my own, I die.
if you were
Yeah.
kicked out of your like tribe,
Yeah, so like you would
wouldn't survive.
you would
right?
want to. I feel like all
I suppose
fear
there's a fear of.
stems
yeah.
from the fear of death. Right?
I mean, damn man,
because
yeah,
that's
that
that's
was
deep.
goodly for sure.
goodly for sure. That
if
was
you think
really
about
goodly.
it. If you think about it,
Thank you. That was really very goodly.
it was not quickly though.
3 dance inspirations you have.
Oh damn it.
He has too many.
Too many. Crazy. Far out. I'll name groups.
Okay, go.
I guess Project One.
Yes.
Oh.
No way.
He's leaving.
Kinjaz.
Yeah,
I
I
knew
think
he
you're
was
leaving
gonna
to
say that.
last.
And I mean Quest Crew
Quest Crew.
when it
Yeah.
when it started. That's how it started.
That was the
But
the trigger for him.
I also want to say Project Beats Crew.
yeah.
Yeah.
The OGs.
The
OGs.
OGs.
We wouldn't even have a studio without Project Beats crew.
That's exactly
There you
right.
go.
That is
So-
exactly right. There would be no P1 without PB.
All right. Who did you most dislike when you first joined P1? Is it
Josh.
Why did everyone hate me?
Well, it wasn't.
Is that 3 points for me now?
It wasn't like a hate. It was just like I'm not gonna get along with this guy.
But do you now?
Huh?
Yeah.
Debatable.
I mean, you
Yeah.
host a podcast with me. I hope you do.
And every week I
I dread this day.
I dread this day. No. We're good friends.
Yes.
You had to like confirm with them. We're good friends.
Yes, we are. No, it's good. No, I feel.
What's the thing about? Wait, sorry. Can I stop you for a sec?
Yeah, go.
What's the thing about like crossing your fingers while you say something?
It's like it doesn't. you
It
don't
doesn't
count.
mean it,
Yeah.
right? But like, why? Why is that?
I know because it's just in
You're
your
just
head.
tricking
You're
someone.
like,
Because you just like cross it behind your back.
Yeah.
You're like, they don't know, but
They
I
know
don't
I'm
mean it.
crossing my fingers. Yes, but I know like, if anyone like hated me when they first met me, it's probably because I was a really annoying kid. Like you've probably all grown up and like had that kid that was just super duper loud and just obnoxious and wouldn't shut up. That was me. That was literally me. So I don't blame people for hating me the first time they meet me, but like, you know, give me a chance. You know?
Yeah.
And,
Look,
and I turned out alright, I think.
I think also I kind of like. Why do we always
Bro,
do?
bro.
I think I also had kind of like a confusion. Maybe that's not the word,
Mm.
but like a little bit of hate for, not hate, but like dislike for Jason as well. Because I'm just like this dude's too cool.
I do think Jason was a bit too cool for like the whole
I'm like
situation.
he's too cool for me. He's too cool for like anyone,
Yeah.
and I felt uncool.
He makes you feel uncool.
Yeah.
That's sad. Same. Anyway, first impressions of Chip when meeting him.
Straight up, it was just like, oh, this guy owns the studio.
That's it.
And then I guess later on, I was like, oh man, this guy, like
This guy
owns the studio.
he owns the studio. But he had like, yeah, he's got like this presence just about him that you're just like, oh.
Yes.
I am the beta in this situation.
He's an alpha male.
Alpha.
I've lost my answer. If you could master any one skill, what would it be? What would it be, and why?
Master the art of being a student.
Okay.
Okay,
If you're like so good at learning things, you can learn anything, right?
it's true.
I mean,
You're not wrong.
you're not wrong. Yeah, like if you're a good student.
All right,
that's-
fine, dance, guys, dance.
Better. No.
Fine.
Probability.
No, I think like it's crazy because like all the arts that or like creative things that we talk about, like, do you think no one's actually mastered anything?
No.
Like I don't
you
think
can
there's-
master it.
Yeah, I don't think there's
There's
a
always
way
something
to
to
master
learn.
Because like people are always pushing boundaries. So even if
Mm.
they've mastered everything that's already there,
Yeah,
like then they gotta be like, well, I gotta make something new now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
I mean, that's how new stuff is created. Is once you reach that limit, you're like, I want to do new stuff, and
Yeah.
then new stuff's made. Wow.
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 So I guess I would want to learn or master
Being a
being able to
student.
learn things.
Mm.
Yeah,
Cool. That's
because
sick.
like if you could just absorb things,
you
how good
you
would
want
that
to
be?
master the skills of a sponge.
Yes, I want to
You
always
want to be a
a
big
sponge.
sponge.
Yeah,
Sick.
with
okay.
square pants.
SpongeBob.
And the bob.
Ryan Pants.
and the bob.
My name's not Rick.
Something you are doing right now that everyone should try.
Oh, I've actually been meditating. Like every morning when I wake up, like you just take like 15 minutes and just I just sit there and then you just like start to it's like a process of breathing and also just being present in the moment,
Yeah.
listening to things around you, letting things like just process, and also letting your thoughts in your mind just kind of flow, like not trying to stop anything, not trying to like go anywhere with things, just like observing, sitting back and
Wow.
yeah, just like chilling for a sec. Because I think starting my day like that, it's actually helped me have a lot of clarity in my day moving forward.
Does it kind of help you like decide, okay, this is what I need to do?
Yes, yeah,
This is
it
what I'm
does.
gonna do.
It does, because also like just thinking about like priority, like you sit there and then sometimes you're like, oh, this thing is important to me, this thing is important to me, and those are the things that will naturally come up when you do meditate, and then
Yeah.
you're like, oh, these are the things I should act on,
Yeah.
but that's like when you have some freedom. Yeah, but I think also just like moving forward with any work or any things that you do, it's so much easier when you have a clear mind, and just being able to like shove out everything and
Yeah.
just like go forward.
Cool.
Nice.
Cool.
I think that's good.
All right. Something you want to achieve this year.
Oh, I've actually started my own YouTube channel, guys. My own YouTube channel, and I want at least 100 subscribers.
Everyone go subscribe to Ryan's YouTube channel.
Then I'll have at least 17.
So, explain to us what you'll be posting up there.
So that will be like kind of similar content to what we've been doing on Project One,
Yeah.
but it's
Just
like
as an
more
individual.
of a
yeah, just
personal-
mainly as
yeah.
as an individual, as me, and also maybe like posting Corey or different things up there, just like kind of like a hub for my
Like a portfolio.
yeah, yeah, my art or myself or whatever. Just
So,
like
so if you guys want to see this guy's pretty face a little more
oh, thanks.
in some videos, go check out his YouTube channel.
It's yeah, it's linked in the Project One thing, like in the channels.
Yes.
If you want to check it out.
Why isn't my YouTube linked in the Project One?
Oh yeah, I should do that. I forgot you had a YouTube.
Also, check
Sorry.
out Rob's YouTube channel.
You know what? I'll do that right now, Rob.
Do that right this
Right.
second.
Right now.
In the middle of the podcast.
I actually apologize, Rob.
Oh no, it's cool.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Sorry. Where am I? I've lost it now. Oh yeah, here. This is my favorite question of the whole lightning round. If you could have one superpower, what would it be and why?
All right. All right.
All right, you've a lot to live up to, Ryan. You've dissed a lot of people's
So
superpowers.
I have. I realized. Wait. Also, I realized looking back, I dissed Zoe like way heavy. I'm sorry, Zoe. Like all the other people, I'm like, all right, I'm ready to diss this. But then like I don't go as heavy as I did on Zoe. So I apologize, Zoe.
Zoe's
if you're
power
watching.
is just too OP.
It's
too
I
OP.
feel like
it's
the
not
reason
that
it
it's
was
a bad
very OP.
power.
No,
it's
Yeah.
just
it's
too
a
OP.
really like smart power. The fact that like
Yeah, yeah.
it's just too overpowered.
So my power, I think, like if you've ever watched Naruto, it would be like shadow clones.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So just making more of yourself.
Yeah. So it's like you can duplicate yourself,
Yeah.
and then whatever experiences, whatever that clone learns or does, gets transferred back to you when they go back to your
You're
body.
such a weeb.
Right. So what you could do,
Aren't we all though?
no, but like imagine how much work you could get done, or like
Yeah, that's true.
training, right?
Yeah.
And
I
you,
want to
you
get
wouldn't like miss out on
There's
any
like
of it.
yeah, yeah.
20 Ryans out there this second, like doing different things. and then
Exactly.
This is just another Ryan clone,
And then it
doing
just
the
all comes
podcast.
back, and like all those experiences, everything comes back, and you're like, whoa,
flooded with knowledge. Going back to Ryan being a sponge.
how cool would that be?
That would be pretty cool.
That's a decent power.
Yeah,
I-
imagine like each one of myself is just constantly practicing, constantly like drilling a move from each style. So like
Just
one
one move.
one clone is just
And then
doing
they all come back and you're a master of every style.
exactly. How
Dude,
cool would that
Dude,
be? Anyway,
man, that's OP.
Yeah.
I was thinking about like stopping time,
Right.
but like and like controlling time and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. Like I think because if you stop time and then
Yes.
wait, sorry, no, my brain just like didn't work for a second.
His shadow clone malfunction.
Yes. But like I don't know. I feel like it's important to be like present.
Yes.
So yes. Shadow clones.
Shadow. That is the reason.
Okay, cool. I feel like whenever we do lightning round, the first two questions are like green,
Green,
and,
green.
and then it's like, well,
Well.
actually, this is my philosophy of life. And,
Yeah, I know.
we slow down. It's
Maybe-
still goodly. It's just not quickly.
It's just not quickly, but it's goodly.
Maybe we should have like quicker questions.
I'll
well, okay, this is a quick one. Ethnicity slash
It's
nationality.
not a quick one for me.
not a
Oh
quick one
no.
for
no, it's not that long.
I'll just say
bring out the list.
half Australian, half Asian.
Okay.
Just say that.
But within that Asian, there is several.
Several Asians.
Several Asians.
I will say I'm Asian and Australian.
He's a
And
halfie.
I'm a halfie.
But he's actually like a tenthie of each. Okay. One hidden talent.
There's no halfie representation, man. There's like none.
What do you mean? What about Manda?
Yeah. No, okay.
No,
but
he
like-
means in general,
in
not like
media
in the crew.
general.
Okay.
You ever think about that? Even Asian
not really.
representation.
That's bad. We need to change that.
Wait,
Yeah.
Make a difference.
wait.
out
When
there,
you say
Ryan.
that, like, there's no Asian representation,
I'm not saying there's like none, but there's little. But yes,
but
Change
like
that,
in
Ryan.
the world or like in a specific aspect of the
in
world?
media, I
Right.
feel like yeah.
Not a lot.
So like I guess, yeah, we should do something about that.
We should have more Asians.
Have some more
Yeah.
halfies out there.
Yeah, that's why I got to
Making a name
push.
for
I got to
yourself. Yeah.
get good, guys.
Make a name for yourself, Ryan.
Yes.
Be that halfie who
My name
starts
is
a movement.
Ryan, and I will be
I made
Hokage.
That's my name. One hidden talent you have.
I don't know if I actually have hidden talents.
Ryan's really good looking.
No, that's not.
It's not hidden.
No, I'm not, I'm not good looking.
Got
Damn it.
him.
Surely there's
I-
something. Origami, hey?
Piano.
Hey?
Origami. No, I can play piano.
Sorry, a little
He
inside
just
joke
got
there.
it. He just got it.
Little inside
No.
joke. Yeah, Brian can play piano.
I can play guitar. I've been drawing recently.
No way, really.
It's not good, but
Hey, at least you're
That's why it's still
doing it.
hidden.
what else? What else? I don't know. I think I try and like my talents. I try and like make them not hidden.
Mhm.
I feel that.
He's a man of many talents.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Like yeah. Ryan's kind of, he's a jack of all trades, I think.
My name's Ryan, not Jack.
Kind of all trades, sorry. But like, you know, like it's not like a, he can do music, he can dance, and he's good looking, blah blah blah. Ryan just is just really skilled at a lot of things.
No, thank you, thank you. No,
So
no.
hidden talent, Ryan doesn't have hidden talents. His talents are out there in the open. So just look at all his talents.
Oh, thank you.
Okay,
you.
last question. What are your social medias?
Social media, you can follow me at ryan.rt on Instagram. Facebook, I won't accept your friend request, so don't send it. And then on YouTube as well, it's just called Ryan Telfer. It's probably not anywhere. Like, you can't search it.
Because there's like nothing on it
Because,
yet.
yeah, there's nothing on it yet. I have like no subscribers. So just
But you can
check it.
change that.
Yeah, you can change that.
If you want to
specifically.
dig, if you want to dig for it, you can
Yeah.
find it.
So just check that out through the Project One
Yes.
YouTube page.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's this? It's not a hot take from Josh, but it's a new segment.
Oh.
Whoa. And I don't have a name for this. Ryan just came up with the idea, and I think it's a really good idea. So I'm thinking it's just,
You're opening a
what
Spotify.
music are you listening to?
I should open my Spotify. What?
With
What
Josh.
music
Are you listening to?
Wait. You ready?
So
Here you go.
Basically
See,
in
I've
this-
got the theme already.
okay, he's got the theme already.
You ready?
I want
Wait.
to hear this.
It's not playing. Oh wait, no. Damn it. It's the wrong
Hold
song.
on, it's the wrong
It's the
song,
wrong
guys.
song.
Basically,
I'm just on my
so,
Spotify.
so what this segment's gonna be is just you guys finding out what music it is that we listen to. We've oh,
Okay, sorry. Yeah,
So-
so continue.
sorry, have we got the theme there?
Yeah, no.
Okay, but yeah, so basically, you guys seem to really want to know what it is that we listen to throughout our week. So we're gonna kind of give you guys a little bit insight of what's been popping on our playlists.
Yeah,
Oh.
and
It was a
Um,
pop.
But yeah, like whether it's what we've been dancing to or what we've just been listening to, like on the car ride to work, or
yeah.
to dance.
I think like
So,
through this, hopefully you guys can, maybe find new music, find new artists that you
yeah.
enjoy. If you don't enjoy it, that's cool too.
that's fine.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I think like sometimes we struggle to find music, like just through searching without like recommendations and stuff. So like yeah, if we can help you on your journey.
Musical
then-
journey.
yeah. Anyway, this is the
This is the theme song.
theme song. I'm gonna have to hold this like weirdly.
Is this a little garage band loop you made?
Yeah.
What music are you listening to? That's pretty good. I like that.
Was it?
Oh.
Did you actually make it for this? Is it just something you had and you decided that it would fit?
Yeah.
And then I'll do a voiceover of it. And
Oh,
then-
that filter fade out though. Oh,
Oh, okay. This is what Ryan's been listening to, apparently.
What was that?
oh my god.
Alright, alright.
Okay.
That was that was like a rap beat that Andy and I made,
And
and then we would just like rap over it.
did we not film?
Yeah, we did. We're in the car.
We're in a car and we
Yeah.
started just throwing random raps.
Where were we? It was like Florida or something.
Yeah.
But like,
Was
Something
this
like that.
ages ago?
Yeah.
oh my
years
gosh,
ago.
I want to find that video. That was funny.
Anyway, so that's like my freestyle rap beat that Andy and I made.
Sick. So yes, tell me, guys, and I'll say as well. What have we been listening to this week?
What have we?
What are we listening to this week?
Okay.
Yeah.
Rob, do you want to go first?
Yeah, sure. I like listening to funk.
Is that just when you're training or just in general?
In general. Yeah,
Okay.
I really like funk, R&B, and like neo soul.
Neo soul. What's
So-
that?
Neo soul.
Yeah.
You know, like Instagram guitarists.
Yes.
Yeah, that's basically like
Okay.
they're playing like neo soul guitar. It's kind of like I'm probably not an expert on how to explain what neo soul is, but
Yeah.
it's like more modern kind of soul music, kind of with like
Okay.
R&B vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's this song by the Main Squeeze called Dr. Funk. I really like that song. I might do it for my final recital.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I listened to this one yesterday. It's called Got Me Funked Up by the Aqueducts.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
Cool.
You got me funked up. Anyway, Parliament, because that's just like classic P-Funk. And then in terms of like R&B and neo soul kind of stuff, Tom Misch is always good.
Ooh.
Tom
Yeah.
Misch. And then there's this song I really like. I want to do a cover of. It's called "I Tried It All" by Asaf Womack. I don't know how to pronounce their name.
Do you guys ever like? You're like, how do I pronounce this
like-
artist? All right, that's probably it. That's probably all we can show.
Yeah.
No copyright.
Nah,
please.
it's pretty.
Underground.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Sick.
yeah, that's what
That
I've been
sounds
listening
cool. Yeah, yeah.
to. Yeah.
What about you, Ryan?
Me, I guess recently, like I've had to do some like photo shoots. So I've been putting together like a photo shoot playlist. So because you don't want like awkward silences, right?
Yeah, no.
When you're taking photos, and it's especially weird when like, because when I take photos, I'm like silent almost. I'm like,
Don't you do like, oh yes, babe, the camera loves you.
I do that
And
sometimes
look
actually.
way, look there,
I'm like,
way.
oh,
yes,
sick, that's
baby.
good. Leo lip bite. But like, I just spat everywhere. But what? Yeah. So you want kind of like a background music,
Yeah.
almost to go around. So it's kind of on that playlist. It's just kind of chill. Yeah, I don't know. I guess recently I've been listening to Jeremy Zucker's new album a lot.
Mm.
It's called Love Is Not Dying.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very, very good album. It's
like
it's
Jeremy
good on
Zucker.
like the full listen through. His like production is really cool.
Yeah, it's really good. He has a nice style.
Yeah, he's got like these weird sound effects and stuff that come in, and it's all like pew pew, and it sounds cool. And then also I guess what else? Oh, there's this song called "I Want You Around" by Snow Allegra. Allegra. Yeah, that's a good song.
Okay,
Have you
yeah.
guys heard that?
No.
No. And then yeah, I'll do one more. I've been listening to some Keshi recently.
Actually, I've heard that name.
It's like
Yes,
it's weird. It's almost like
Kesha's little brother.
no, no, definitely not. How do I describe it? It's like trap beats with like emo guitar
Why?
on top.
Okay.
Here, wait. I'll play a little bit of one.
A little sample.
Sample. It's like that.
Ooh.
It's like that 2000 like
Yeah.
like emo like pop punk
Yeah.
kind of guitar.
Sick.
And then it's got the like kind of trap beats on top.
That's really
Yeah.
interesting. That's like I wouldn't have put those two things together.
Yeah.
I mean, he's done it there. He's
cool.
done it well. Good job, Keshi. That's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Sick.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really like have anything in particular that I've been listening to. I've been listening to a lot of lo-fi. I'm not even kidding.
I went through a lo-fi phase
So
like
good.
earlier this year. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
I think after Thursday's P1 training,
Yeah.
I don't know. I was in feeling some type of way, man. I put on this lo-fi playlist.
Yeah.
Turned it up, and I was
Lo-fi beats
I
you
was
can
just
study to and chill.
cruising.
Yeah.
I was just cruising.
You know they have two of those. Like it's a live stream, right?
Yeah.
Lo-fi beats that you can
Study to and chill. Or
Yeah.
chill,
Yeah.
whatever.
And then there's one where it's like chill or sleep to.
oh,
So there's like they have two.
I feel like it's
Yeah.
probably like pretty similar.
Yeah, probably.
But no, yeah, like I've been really liking lo-fi recently. Just like feel like when I listen to lo-fi, I think a lot more versus like when I listen to like rap or something. It's kind of like
Well, it's because like lo-fi, it's like such low production value.
Yeah.
Like that's literally the whole point
Yeah,
of
it's
it.
like
It's supposed to be
lo-fi.
like, yeah, and like people use a thing called a bit crusher to actually like make the like a bit is like an audio unit essentially, and so they'll make the bits smaller. So that's how you get like the kind of like grainy like low fidelity kind
that's
of
cool.
Yeah.
sound. So if you want to make lo-fi, bit crusher is a good thing to use.
And also just put like a vinyl
vinyl warmth,
vinyl crackle,
and
crackle.
and you want
And,
to
like-
detune. You want to have one tuned piano and one detuned piano.
And then just like
And then
maybe
you
like
alternate.
raindrops or
Yeah.
Some raindrops, and then like a voice in the background that looks like just like it's like really
With like a filter on
muffled.
it.
Yeah,
High
and
pass
at the
filter.
start it has to be like something like, "Hey, I know things have been rough,
and then
but I don't love you."
Ding dong 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 dong.
oh, this is horrible. This is no rhythm at all. What the heck was
I'm
that?
pretty sure that was the perfect
Yeah,
lo-fi
that was the
sound.
perfect lo-fi
okay.
track.
Lo-fi, new lo-fi mix coming.
Lo-fi trio. It's us three,
Trio, yeah.
and it's just us like it's just singing. It's like literally just the iPhone recording, and then
Yeah.
we just upload that.
Sick. But yeah, no, just lots of lo-fi and
Idealism.
no, I haven't listened to Idealism in a while actually.
Oh.
No, this playlist that I found. It's literally called Lo-fi Hip Hop Music Mix to Study and Relax to.
Yeah, that's what we're
By
talking
who?
about.
By who?
Lo-fi Fruits.
Lo-fi fruits.
So it's like it's a group. They're strange fruits, and it's just like a group of mixes,
okay.
and they just release different songs into
Yeah.
this playlist,
Nice.
and like
Nice.
they release it pretty constantly,
Mm.
and it's pretty good. And like there was tons of remakes of old sort of 2000s songs,
Yeah.
but they've made a lo-fi version, and I'm like,
yeah.
man, this is good. Like it's cool.
There's
Yeah.
this one lo-fi track by Rook, but there's like a one, Rook 1E. And it's a remix of, what is it? One Summer's Day. I think that's what it's called, from the Spirited Away soundtrack.
Ooh,
This here.
I've been meaning to watch Spirited Away.
Have you not watched it?
No, haven't
Have
yet.
you?
I've been-
Yeah.
Spirited
I
Away?
wanted
Yeah.
to. Like
Years ago.
It's been on the list of things to watch for ages.
So good. I don't know if this is like enjoyable for the viewers. Like, if
Yeah,
we
no, probably not.
play audio into a microphone.
This is the song that like they when I saw like the preview for it. This is the song in this playlist I've been listening to. This is the song that it was.
Oh my gosh. No, I actually hate that.
So I heard that I was like, wait, what?
What?
Wait, what? Nah, I don't like that, man.
You don't like it?
No,
Why?
it's not right.
Don't like the.
I mean, I don't really like the song in the first place.
oh really?
Wow.
Well, you done me and a
But
better
I just feel like-
felt it.
I just feel like the guitar just doesn't sound good as a lo-fi like harmony.
There you go. That's Rob's.
That's my hot take.
His
view
hot
on
take.
lo-fi.
Very hot take.
But
I've done
yeah.
a lot of singing this episode.
there you go. Ryan's gonna start
Follow me
releasing his
at
own
Ryan
music.
Aspinall music.
Ryan Aspinall music.
Have you
I mean,
guys ever like sung? Is it Ryan Aspinall?
Ryan Aspinall
I just
music? Ryan and Rob are now married.
I don't think like have you what do you mean now? Have you sung like properly?
Yes.
Ever.
No.
Shut
I- I've honestly been told like a few times that I have
Dude,
an okay voice.
You're when you do falsetto, you're
Yeah.
like messing around. I'm like, man, he's actually like really on pitch. Like,
No, I've never like sung
dude, you should
really.
try it.
I reckon we should like try it. Like everyone in Project One, like sing properly.
Apparently, Wendy is alright. at
Wendy's
singing.
Yeah.
I haven't
actually pretty
heard
good.
her.
She's pretty good.
I've never heard Wendy, but I've heard she's good.
I am really bad.
Nah.
No, when I hit a note, I can hear it. My voice goes like this, like above and
Wiggly.
below the note.
Yeah, it's vibrato.
I'm constant vibrato.
Well, okay. Earlier, like, I couldn't even do vibrato. Like,
There
Oh.
you go.
vibrato is supposed to be like a natural thing.
Yeah.
It's like when you're like holding a plank. If you hold it for ages, your muscles start to shake.
Right. Yeah.
So it's like when you hold a note, your vocal
vocals
folds
start to shake.
vibrate. a bit.
Vocal folds.
Yeah.
Oh.
So basically that makes vibrato.
Yeah.
But so if you haven't strengthened it, you'll probably do vibrato quite quickly.
Right.
But the goal is to be able to control it, so you want to be able to like turn it on and off.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. There you go.
Wow.
Like, cause like, I knew singing actually takes a lot of skill because like you have to have a lot of control over your vocal cords. And here I was thinking, hey, it's not that hard to sing. Like legit, people like spend years
Dude,
trying
it's-
to just like.
I mean, I've only
master.
just started really delving into it, like being at uni and studying vocals. So much like body awareness goes into it.
Yeah.
Like
Like
I think
posture
dance
and
helps
stuff?
me a lot. Well, posture, but also like, you want to tense and relax certain core muscles, but then leave others relaxed the whole time.
Yeah.
And then also, you know how they say like breathe with your diaphragm when you
Yeah.
sing? It's not really that, but it's like you want your diaphragm to pull down to allow more space in your lungs. But then you don't want to let it go back up like naturally. You kind of want to leave it down a little bit, so like it tricks your brain into thinking that you're not running out of air so quickly.
Oh wow.
And then you can hold notes longer or
That's
sing
cool.
longer phrases.
That's cool.
Damn.
And stuff like that. And like shaping your mouth and your larynx and your pharynx to create different
Pharynx.
sounds.
Wow.
It's like with
It's
a
turning into
saxophone.
biology, dude.
With a saxophone, like
Yeah.
you can't change the shape of it.
yeah.
But with my vocal tract, I can change the shape of it and
Yo.
make it sound different.
What? Could you sound like an elephant?
Maybe.
There was
Do it right now.
whoa. There was this website like
Yeah.
and it was based around vocal cords and like the mouth and stuff, and it basically just play around with a mouth. And I'll have to show you after this, but you can make a noise, you change the pitch and stuff, and then you change the shape of the mouth, throat, and it changes the pitch. It's funny, it's hilarious. I saw it on TikTok, and so I did it myself, and it's hilarious because you make this guy make such weird noises, but it's based on a like
Oh, like
legit.
reality?
legit vocal cords and how it works.
Yeah.
So much science goes into
But
it.
yeah, so much
Wow.
science goes into it, and it was just like
Yeah.
it was just a toy that's fun to play with. But I'll show you guys. It's pretty funny.
That's cool.
But yeah, so that was our new segment that we're gonna have every week. That was, what's everyone listening to?
How much has that tune changed since we first did it today?
It's like 4 or 5 times.
We'll work on it. We'll decide.
Well, like I kind of got the idea off this other podcast I listened to.
Yeah.
Guys, biting ideas
Bite.
once again. Oh my god. But
The Corey from Quest Crew and this.
Wow. So they're a podcast that it's called The Weekly Planet.
Okay.
And they just talk about like comic book movies and games and like
Sick.
nerd stuff.
We
and
can do that.
we could do that, guys. We're pivoting the podcast. But yeah, like they have a segment called like, what are we reading? What are we gonna read?
Cool. I don't read. I should read.
So we should call it, what are we listening to?
What are we going to?
What are we going to?
No, we should. No, we should.
Bite.
I don't know what I'm gonna listen to yet.
They're a Melbourne podcast.
There you go.
Melbourne.
Shout out.
Melbourne.
How do you feel about like people pronouncing it Melbourne?
No, that's not.
That's
That's just not how
incorrect.
it's pronounced. It's Melbourne.
Incorrect.
Melbourne. But like no one can
Melbourne.
get that pronunciation for some reason.
Americans or Canadians?
Melbourne.
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 That's just
Melbourne,
Melbourne.
Yeah.
not Melbourne.
Melbourne.
Jason Bourne.
You don't.
Jason
pronounce
Bourne.
the Bourne.
Can you guys do accents?
No, I mean I'm
really.
okay. Yeah, I'm alright.
I would
Oh, really?
look. Let's not try.
Oh, because it could be very
It's
offensive.
gonna end badly. Let's be real. Like, look, we have two of the whitest people in existence.
Hey.
Yeah. I tried practicing my American accent when we were over in America,
Yeah.
and I still think it's bad. It's really bad.
Like the American accent's so like it's very particular. I think
Well, there's
Yeah.
different ones.
it's different ones. Like, it
based on
depends
where you
where you're located in the United States.
Like,
so
hey, I'm walking here.
it's
hey.
Boston.
Hey.
Boston. and
What
and then,
is that good? He's laughing because it's good, right?
Yeah, it's fantastic. And then like you got like the southern.
Y'all,
Welcome America.
No, let's say y'all.
y'all,
Y'all.
y'all,
Y'all.
y'all.
Then there's like the southern version of America, which is like pretty much
Y'all.
the bogan, like the American bogan.
What do they say?
No, like, I
Y'all.
don't know. No,
No, what they say? They say
Y'all.
y'all.
no.
All right,
But, like,
okay. Do you guys want to hear
stop.
my
We should
hear
stop.
my American accent?
Go.
Y'all.
This is. We're sorry if we have any American viewers. We're very sorry.
I don't know. I'm sure they'll be like, "Wow,
That was
I'm
fantastic.
so
Is he American?
like
Wow, y'all, he's really great.
he's he's next level." I can't believe that he could do something like
There's
that.
no way he's Australian, right?
I feel like when I try and do it, it just like turns into that.
It's like really nasally.
yeah, yeah.
Anyway, yes.
How long has this podcast been?
We've been going for 55 minutes nearly.
Oh, I thought it was way longer, to be honest.
Oh,
I
really?
don't know.
Because I've been looking
Are
at
you
this.
saying you don't
and
want to be
I'm
here,
like,
Rob?
Yeah, basically.
Listen, we hired you as a
We hired
temporary-
him.
Bro,
we hired him. We
hired
didn't
me.
pay him. We
No,
don't
how
pay
much am I getting
ourselves.
paid?
We paid ourselves. Exactly right. But yeah,
Guys, we don't pay ourselves. We're just doing this
For the love of it.
for the love.
for the love of it, we enjoy
Yeah,
it.
for the love of you guys.
We're also we apologize for not releasing the podcast for a bit.
For like a month.
It wasn't a month.
It was a month.
yeah, it was a
Was
month.
it a month?
It was straight a month.
It doesn't feel like it, but yeah, it was a month.
Yeah, we
Goes by really
apologize
quick.
for not releasing it for a little bit.
Mm.
But what
We-
can you do?
Yeah.
No explanation. Then what can you do, man?
We're trying to schedule it a little better now.
Yeah, we've got a
Rob,
plan
Rob
now.
Ryan and I had
Mm.
We've got a plan.
a meeting to plan this out a little better so that it's more set in stone when we record and stuff. This is the first trial day. I don't
trial.
know.
Do you think
Uh,
if we like, if this podcast like blows up or like we get bigger
Mm.
over time, do you think on like our 300th episode we would still be like this janky, where it's
hope.
like we don't actually
You
have an
hope.
I
intro?
hope. I
Now-
mean, that's kind of the quirkiness of it, isn't it? Like it's about.
Or it's so
Maybe that's
quirky.
why we only have
if the
17
podcast was
subscribers
perfect, everyone
on
would
the
listen to it.
podcast channel.
If the podcast was
Yeah.
perfect, everyone would listen to it and be like, oh yeah, okay, cool. But like, it's the quirkiness to make people to go, that's hilarious. You know.
Right, but it doesn't get new listeners.
I mean, at the end of the day, if people don't like the jankiness, we'll get there eventually.
I like your optimism,
But
Josh.
like, I like
But I
some
don't
of
share it.
some of the I like some of the janky bits of our podcast.
yeah, me too. I like it.
But maybe that's
I-
because like we like appreciate like each other's personalities
Yeah.
more, maybe.
Yeah.
'cause
Do you
we're,
think
like,
some people are just like these guys are idiots? They're like stupid.
probably?
'Cause,
But
like-
that's, you know, that's what I am. So.
I
this
do
is
want,
me. This is me.
This
like,
is me.
authentic.
more singing.
So much
more
singing. Wow.
Love it. But yeah, like, if people don't like
You better auto tune me,
if
bro.
people don't like the jankiness of our podcast and that it's like kind of like here and there and back and forth and
Yeah.
all that, I mean, it doesn't really matter.
You don't
at
have
the
to
end of the
listen.
day. Like, yeah, exactly. You don't have to listen. Like,
But please keep listening.
Please keep
we-
listening.
I think this podcast is really just meant to portray our personalities and how we talk to each other, what it's meant to be like in terms of our relationship. So, yeah, I think no relationship or no person is ever perfect. So,
Wow. Do you think we're real on this podcast?
I think we're real.
Dude, yeah.
I try to be as real as I can.
Well, for one, we don't swear.
That's true.
That's
But
no,
that-
that's real. We'd never swear in real life.
Wait, has no one sworn on the podcast?
Nope.
I'm gonna put a
Dude,
beep
no.
there. I'm gonna
No,
put
no,
a beep
no.
there and make it sound like I did, but
Oh,
I actually
no.
didn't.
But your mouth's just gonna be like, and then there'll be a beep over the top.
No, I'll put a. You can put a sensor bar. in
No,
front
I'm not
of
gonna
it.
do it.
Oh.
Not gonna do it. Maybe I'll put the iPod, whatever.
Just the iPhone over the top of it. Yeah.
But like, yeah, this is a completely clean podcast.
Yeah, that's good.
Is it?
I feel like us not swearing isn't because we're not being real, but it's just because like, you know, you don't want to be offensive.
Yeah.
I suppose
We want to try and keep it as clean as possible.
it's like, you know, if you're being real with someone like you're not close to and you don't swear, it's not because you're not being real. It's just because you don't know them on that level, whether they're cool
Right.
with that or not.
Yeah.
Obviously, we don't know our viewers on that level.
yeah.
Right. It's a parasocial relationship.
There you go.
That means they are friends with us, but we don't know them. That's what it's. That's a parasocial relationship.
Parasocial relationship. There you go.
So
So like every YouTuber ever like has their fans, so
Yeah.
they have a parasocial relationship with
Yep.
their fans,
until they meet in person,
and then they're like, "Yo, what up? I know who you are now, but I'll probably forget you because there's too many of you guys."
right? And also like people are like, I know you. I'm your friend, and
And like, oh,
and they're like, oh, I don't know you.
Relax.
Anyway, we haven't dealt with any of that because
We're not that popular yet.
never gonna get popular.
We will. Shh. We will.
We will.
It's not
guys,
the
can we
spirit.
just say, watch our videos, please?
See,
Yeah,
I'm
watch-
I'm saying all this and we're doing all this because looking back, guys, 10, 15 years time, we're going to listen back on this episode and we're going to be like, wow, we really got nowhere. Like,
we did not get.
We still
anywhere.
have 17
We still have
subscribers on the
17.
podcast channel.
wow.
Hey, no, we're up to like 20 now. So
averaging 3 views a video.
That's dope.
We have 20 views.
That's pretty good.
17 subscribers still.
I mean, it's hard coming from the main P1
Yeah.
Yeah.
YouTube.
Well,
and
I think
then getting
we
everyone
Wait,
to
have we-
convert over there.
Have we linked the podcast channel in?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. That's linked.
Just not mine.
Make sure everyone.
And there's also like this posting function on
Yeah.
YouTube where like you can post. So I posted the last video in the
on the new P1 podcast
on the
channel.
subscription feed.
There you go.
Ryan malfunctioned.
His shadow
Um,
clone.
My shadow clone. Hey, yeah, every time like I just stop speaking or like malfunction, it's because my shadow clone is doing something that's intensive.
And it's just like taking all of his energy.
Yeah.
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 Now we know. All those times that Ryan's just lost his train of thought.
Dude, it happens so much.
Well, it's not even like that you lose your train of thought. I feel like sometimes you just take a long time to think about what you're gonna say.
Yeah.
Which is good.
When I talk to you guys, that's exactly what I do. I'm like,
You'll be
wait,
like-
give me a sec.
Because
Give me a minute.
but you introduce the topic first. You'll be like,
Yeah.
hey, you guys know this thing.
It's so accurate. That's
Yeah,
so
so
true.
like-
What I'm actually gonna say.
And we're just like,
Do you guys
Yes.
I do know that thing.
Yeah.
do you guys do I say wait, let me think for a sec. Or do I say like how do I say this?
You say both.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do I say this more, I think?
Yeah, how do I say this?
Mm.
Mm.
Ryan
It's
going and
always-
searching the language books.
It's always
find the
those
right
things
words.
that you say over and over that like get in your head and I hate it. Like when I teach, I say yeah a lot.
Mm.
So I'll be like da 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 da, da yeah. All right, we're gonna put our right arm here, yeah, and then
Right.
I
And then-
noticed this. That's
I hate it.
hilarious.
I hate it so much.
You know what I
So
do
this, yeah.
when I'm teaching? Every time, like I tell students they can go get a drink, I go, oh, go grab a quick drink.
Yeah,
Every time. Go grab a quick drink.
quick drink.
Go grab a quick drink.
All right, let's grab a quick drink. Quick drink break.
No, but like I don't alter it at all. It's
Oh,
always
really?
go grab a quick drink. Like exactly like that.
Wow.
Have you ever thought about it before you said it and it still came out that way?
I've been trying to alter it a little bit
To
because
what? Go get a slow drink. Nice, got him.
That was good.
Oh wait, no,
You know what? No.
don't touch.
No touch.
not until Friday.
None till Friday.
Nearly got us.
Oh. Oh.
Illegal podcast gonna get taken down.
ScoMo's gonna come get us.
Oh man.
Yeah. We didn't really have any comments on.
Because we only just put the last
We
video
only
up.
just put
Yeah.
the last podcast up on the channel because we had a little bit of technical difficulties.
Yeah. And
So maybe-
and it's on the new channel, which is
yeah, gonna
not
be
as-
interesting.
not as many views and activity on that one.
Yeah,
So
but I think we'll keep trying to push it and
yeah.
direct people to there, and then we'll if you guys enjoy it, definitely subscribe to that channel. And,
Yes. Please do.
and subscribe to the podcast as well if you want to listen to it while you're driving or anything. You don't have to listen to it on YouTube.
Exactly. There
Got
is
it
other
on.
ways.
It's on other platforms.
Maybe not for much longer, but we'll see. We'll see
see.
how we go.
Yeah,
So
we're
there we
trying to work some things out, but
Yeah.
we'll see what happens
But yeah.
Because this show doesn't make any money
at all.
at all.
It's actually really
It's
bad.
actually we actually lost. We're losing.
Oh,
Anyway, we're not thinking about the monetary value here.
we are just thinking.
Oh,
about,
I mean, we have thought about it.
Yes.
That's not our goal.
Look,
it's not what we want to achieve, but
eventually we'll pay off these microphones, right?
yes, eventually. But yeah, so make sure you guys,
Drop a comment.
drop a comment on any questions or anything you want us to talk about.
How many people
Um,
listen to the whole thing?
I wonder.
That's what I want to
I
know.
wonder if they get bored and just drop off towards the end.
I feel like So should we experiment with like a half an hour episode?
I mean,
Let us know. whether you
Wendy's
think-
episode was actually like half an hour. That was
Wendy's
like
episode
pretty
was just
short.
40 minutes.
Yeah.
Let
I
us
feel
know
kinda mad
what you
about
think
that.
about the time. Is it a good time?
Is it too
would
long?
Is it better for it to be shorter? Because we could probably still fit the same amount of content in a
Yeah,
shorter
Just
amount of
without
time.
all the banter and all that.
But let us know what you think. Tell
Yeah.
us if it's boring.
because right now we're hovering around like about an hour each episode.
Hour
Yeah.
and 10 minutes. Sort of
Roundabout.
depends what the topic is and whether we get really invested in it and talk about it for ages. But yeah, we'll we're gonna be starting to continue to come back and record
Regularly.
here. regularly,
weekly.
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 So that's great. You'll see a lot more of us in person together. Should be no more issues with connection and delays. But yeah, thanks for watching and listening.
Oh, is that it?
I think
I
that's
think
it.
that-
Unless
I
there's
think
anything else
that's
you guys
it.
want to talk about.
Nope.
We're pretty cool.
I think it's good.
Thanks Ryan for stepping down from host.
Stepping down.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it's-
stepped down.
I'm host now.
And
when I step
stepped
up,
up,
I'm
letting
just
us
going to be
interview you.
co-host. When I step back up.
Yeah.
Josh is the host now.
Okay, there we go.
You're
Look at
the,
him.
the one
I'm
and
one and only true host.
true host.
But
Except for when he
with-
gets
with-
interviewed.
when I get interviewed, I will step down.
Wait, that's like
and
next podcast.
that is
isn't it?
next podcast. Actually, that is next podcast. I
Oh.
will be stepping down and
There you go.
be interviewed.
So who's stepping up?
So if you guys have any questions for me,
Are we going to have a fourth person?
don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Who do you want to see on the next podcast when we interview you?
Guys, we haven't had a girl on in a while.
Dude.
So,
So yeah, go.
do you want to get fur after this?
I'm actually
Oh.
keen.
What's the time? I have Jaya's workshop. Oh, we got. It's not till 2:30.
2:30.
I'm actually
That's when
keen.
you got to go to the dentist. Hey.
Ryan's mum owns a dental practice.
Oh no. Secret. No, it's not a.
I was gonna say like
it's not a secret.
pretty sure it's
Plug
not.
your business. But
Reasons to smile.
reasons to smile.
reasons to smile. there
There's
you
so many of them.
go. I actually went to the dentist.
Sponsored us to go to America.
I actually
Yeah.
went to the dentist yesterday. I should go to your mum's
You should.
dentist. Yeah. Maybe I'll change it up next time. But yeah, the guy
I just changed up my dentist. Like,
the
switch it up.
The guy told me, he said, brushing's great, blah blah blah. Just
That's
floss.
good.
And I was like,
Does anyone?
Does
do you
anyone
actually
ever floss?
Ryan?
I floss.
Okay, but you're the child
like-
of a dentist.
You're the
Not
golden
like
child.
super regularly, but I floss.
I don't actually know many people who floss.
Yeah, neither.
Yeah.
I feel like it's really like just inconvenient.
It's inconvenient, but it's good. It's very good for you
I suppose it's good.
because it's like you literally can't get to those places with a brush.
That's true.
Right.
That's true.
So, and that's where a lot of plaque can
Build up,
can
and
build.
then you get nasty
Yeah.
teeth.
Bro, we were about to end the podcast.
Sorry,
We're
yes.
not talking about teeth.
But unless anyone else has anything else to say, I think we'll wrap it up there.
Yeah.
All right, you got to send it to me. This is how we're gonna do it now. You said, okay, all right, Ryan, want to wrap up the show?
This is how I've wanted to do it for weeks, actually, Ryan. But
What?
You never.
Why haven't you
kinda
just
picked up
done
on
it?
Anyway,
you should have
so
just done it, man.
if you guys want to follow us, you can follow us at.
No, you just be like, all right, Ryan, let's wrap up, and then I can do everything, so you don't have to worry about that. You know. So it's like you worry about everything else. I'll
Oh,
just wrap up the
You
show.
just wrap up the show.
I'll
okay.
do the like.
But no,
ending.
Rob's our host today.
Oh right.
Rob,
Okay.
do you know how to wrap it up? Rob, let's wrap it up.
Okay. Well, thanks for
Wrong.
listening.
Wrong.
You can listen to our podcast on YouTube, Spotify, Google Podcasts. Is it Apple Music?
Apple
Apple
Music.
Podcasts.
Yeah,
That's
Podcasts.
what it's called. If I missed anything, you can follow us on our social medias. Everything's at Project One Official.
Yes.
Facebook, not really. Instagram,
much.
YouTube, TikTok, not really. Also, and
Maybe. We'll
Yeah.
see.
So that's it, guys.
I've heard
this
some
is.
conspiracies about TikTok recently.
I was about to.
Damn.
About to end the podcast.
We'll talk about it.
And
after.
this is Project One
Signing
signing
out.
out. Did I do it?
I almost
I think
forgot
you
for a
did.
second there. I almost forgot.
Almost forgot what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I
like
did
it.
alright.
Kinda
I think
like
that's.
slipped my
I think that
brain.
was all right.
That was
okay.
pretty good.
I would just subscribe, comment if you have a thing
Yes,
for Josh.
like,
next
subscribe,
week.
comment. What do you want them to ask me? I'm not sure who will be asking me the questions. Ryan will
Yeah.
definitely be here.
Guys, do you think I should do featuring Ryan or featuring Rob in the title?
No, I'm the host.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, get
So,
wrecked.
Featuring Ryan. Okay.
Featuring Rob.
Project One.
Signing
Signing out.